According to the latest reports from the BBC, 19 migrants have been identified as participating in the mass sexual assaults that took place across Germany on New Year's Eve. Roving gangs of men, identified by the victims as Arabic or of North African descent, attacked and sexually assaulted women as they participated in New Year's Eve revelry in Cologne, Germany, and other cities. Now that's awful. This means that Germany is actively importing rapists from an actual rape culture and leaving German women vulnerable and in real danger. But let's look at that number again. 19 migrants have been identified as suspects so far out of an estimated 1,000 perpetrators, and of those 1,000 attackers, they were identified by the victims as being of Arabic and North African descent. That number of a mere 19 will go up as police continue their investigations, I have no doubt. But Angela Merkel, we have a real problem here, and it's not just Germany. This number of participants in the rapes that aren't migrants is as troubling as the number of participants who are migrants. This means that second and third generations of Muslim immigrants are not assimilating into Western society. Even far removed from their mother countries, natural-born Muslim citizens of Western countries are hanging on to the rape culture of their forefathers. And even worse, they're acting on it in droves. All they needed was a little peer encouragement from their new migrant friends. Western nations have had no expectation that migrants assimilate into our society. Western nations have seen the ghettoizing and self-segregation of immigrant populations as an expression of our own tolerance, and then we patted ourselves on the back for it. What our tolerance did was create private breeding grounds for hate and extremism away from the prying eyes of civil society. We live in a time when expecting migrants to actually assimilate is decried as colonialism in our own countries. And then we are surprised when violence erupts, without ever realizing that violence is erupting because we never demanded that immigrants adopt our values, like tolerance and treating women as equals. Let's not mince words here. The time for worrying about offending people and hurting people's feelings is long gone. What happened in Germany was rape jihad. It was just the next attack of rape jihad, like Rotherham, England, where 1,400 women and girls were systemically raped by men of Pakistani descent for years, and social workers knew, but kept their mouths shut because they feared being called racist. How many more women and girls will be on the altar of multiculturalism before the West wakes up and says, enough is enough? For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid.
Thank you.